My body is broken. Basically, I was bouldering last night. So the plan for today is about 80 miles or so, back into the lakes, back up a steep hill, and generally just get out and get some more miles in. I think I've planned it, I say relatively flat. It's not, I'm going up the A6, up over Shap, up to Penrith, along Ullswater, not taking you guys along there for a long time, and up Kirkston the horrible way, but not racing today. I'm treating all of these weekend rides, unless I'm out with a group, as a endurance base. So basically I'm keeping my watts to an average of under 200, which it is normally anyway, but I'm trying to keep the average speed a bit down. You'll be pleased to say I'm in my very bright gear, definitely visible today. I'm just climbing up out of Kendal now. I mentioned the high vis. It's bad when somebody passes you close by, isn't it? So I just had somebody do that in town. I stuck my arm out to indicate that I was annoyed. I know I shouldn't. And he pointed at the psychopath. Alright, and there's a road and a psychopath. The psychopath crosses said road 4 times. I'm not going on that. Plus, it's a road, I'm allowed on it. And you know what makes it worse? I know the guy. Up there. And then higher. Those views. We'll get some more in a sec as well. So this is the false summit at on Shap Road. Should be able to see in a minute, and I'll have to throw you away because there's a steep downhill. Can't see it from me, but yeah, I'll have to be quick at this. Nice new road surface though. Let's get around the corner. There, you can see up by the pylons. Just to the right of those pylons, up there, tell you what, up there, so it's about another, well, several hundred feet, but I like it. I'm going to crack on. So up near Shap Summit now. Liking this, just bedding in the legs. Let's see what we're at. Yeah, 4 or 5%. It's just perfect to mosey on up. You know what would be nice? To be able to feel my toes and to not have to have my winter gloves on. Fumbling around in pockets with these winter gloves on is, oh, it's fumbling around. Soon, month or so, hopefully, and get the shorts back on as well, the comfier shorts. Don't skimp on bibs, guys. These VAT ones are good, but they're not a patch on my Asos ones. But I don't fancy paying out 200 quid for another pair at the moment. Tell you what, people, these roads, where am I? I'm just north of the A66. between Penrith and Keswick. These roads are perfect. I mean, I'm on them because I'm avoiding the A66. I don't want to be using that so much, do I? But these roads are lovely. Some gorgeous little villages. I'm in Leeds right now. It's all sandstone buildings, lovely. I thought I'd best mention it. I have had a headwind all the way here, so I'm actually looking forward to the tailwind home. It's only very slight, but wow. Look at that. That's gorgeous. What do you do with your old castle? Now that's a sympathetic restoration. I'm loving that. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Oh, it feels nice to be getting back up here in the lakes. You see in the background up there a snow-topped Glencastra, or Saddleback if you prefer. I'm going to be turning left around that lump. That's Matterdale End over that way. Effectively going backwards on a bit of the thread route. Just look at these views. As I say, you've got snow-topped Glencastra there, over towards Skiddaw in the distance, and then Winlatter and other hills. Brain's gone, sorry. Just spectacular. I've got about 5 miles on this road and then dip down to Ullswater. Nice. Just taking on some mint cake, flagging slightly. I'm only 40, let's have a look, 45 miles in. So I'm just having a bit of food. I've only had a trek back. So. Need to eat more, Scott. Need to eat more, feel myself better. Beautiful. Some nice easy riding for a couple of miles now. Absolutely gorgeous. Just gonna get better that view. Look at the state of it. The views are back. Welcome back to Ullswater. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous stop. Well, despite me not really wanting to stop, because I need to get on, sorry about the traffic noise, busy road this one, you kind of have to stop. Look at the state of it. Stopping and taking in these views is an absolute must, isn't it? But I'm going to stop in Glenriddin or Patterdale and get myself a quick bite to eat, and then the joy of Kirkstone. I just stopped at what essentially is my must stop out place in Glenriddin, the corn shop. Just grab something to eat and somewhere to sit and warm my hands up and put some mint cake in my face before the questioning my life choices comes in with the ascent of Kirkstone. I mean, yeah, there's no point putting it off. Got many, many worse hills to come on the thread, and that's only 2 months away now, so I suppose I better get my ass on my bike and get moving now. Hills, gorgeous, gorgeous hills. It's up there. Can you see? Snaking up there. So 3.2 miles from here, from this corner, from Hartsop Farm. Right, you're going away. Up there she goes. Get around this corner, be able to see better. There you go, look. Straight to that. And the higher you get up it, the steeper it gets. The last kilometre is about 20% average. So I'm taking it easy. I'm going slowly, slowly today. No heroes. Not that I would. attack it anyway. I'm not a complete pilot. Pretty daunting though. Whew! Summit! You can't see back there. It's too far down. Right. A quick stop on the bench here. Take some water on. That's the first time I've actually gone up there without stopping, so I'm happy with that. Considering I took it easy, I'd be interested to see how I've done compared to myself up there. It's the first time I've not stopped. Felt relatively comfortable. Although these fogged up, I should have taken these off before I went up. But yeah, do from the other side. You'll recognise that road. Down there is the struggle from last year's hill climb. I'm not going to record going down Kirkstone because it's really dangerous. It's a terrible road surface and I need both hands and full concentration on there. The Windermere just down there, you might not be able to see that, but it's very funny, I've got my route on. Not exactly where I'm going now, look at that. Langdale over there in the far distance, Crinkle Crags. Right, let's go. Bit more climbing to do. Oh, I've basically not recorded anything for the last half hour. Just want to get back now. Realised time's a bit tight to getting down from Kirkstone. Just trying to get home. Things to do, people to see. Oh, traffic lights. Hey. Oh, happy days. Another 80 miles done at 180 watts with a good amount of climbing in there. Let's have a look. How much did I do climbing there? Oh, it doesn't say on there. It's about 6,000 feet, I think. I can't remember, 7,000 feet. Still feeling pretty fresh. Happy days. Right, time to get fed, get a shower, time to party. Welcome to the morning after. You could probably tell by my voice that some singing, some dancing went on. That was a good evening. I want to be outside now. I really didn't want to before, but the TCR is in Giant. They're having a quick look at it for me. There's a couple of little things I wouldn't mind them just tweaking. I think the indexing is very slightly out and there's a squeak that I'm not sure where's come from. I mean, I'm quite meticulous with my care and attention to it because every time it comes back from a minimum of a wet ride, it gets fully washed and then cleaned, muck off, and then I'll re-wax or re-oil the chain depending on the weather. But I'm going to get them to show me how to do things. I think I'm doing everything right, but yeah, they can check for me and show me how it's done properly. But I mean, I could ride the Airborne, could get the titanium out, but I'm going to go indoors today. Oh damn it, it's gorgeous. I've said it now. Look, it's absolutely stunning today. It's actually warm as well. I originally didn't choose to ride today because the weather didn't look great. It looked like it was going to rain, but I mean, there's a bit of darkness over that way. But, it's really pleasant out now. That does mean summer's coming though, which is exciting. Oh, right. I'm going to grab some early lunch and I think I'm going to do 100k on Zwift later. I think that's a plan. Need to get the miles in. 100k will take me up again nearly to 200 miles this week, so that's cool. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, I had a quick look at my data from yesterday. The Kirkstone Pass gentle ride that I took up there. No attacking at all. I was 5 minutes faster than I've ever been before. 5 minutes. So, yeah, pleased with that. Because in July, I'm going to attack it greatly. The race that I'm doing. Yeah, that bike's just great for climbing. You just sit and just knock 300 watts out, I think. I can't remember what my power was on it. To be fair, I've not looked at that bit, not bothered. But you can just sit. And it does also mean the training's working really well because I was pretty comfortable up there. There was not one point where I thought I should stop, which I used to do all the time. I used to sort of sit, put the brake on, lean against the wall. But
didn't need to yesterday. I was okay when I got to the top, so yeah, this is going well. Got to start doing a lot more hill training now. I need to do hill training in amongst the endurance. So on the shorter days, I'm going to probably hit that hill that's just over there and do reps on that. It's 17%, 700 feet reps. It's not an average of 17%. It goes up to 17%. The average isn't massive. It's about 10, I think. So yeah, legs feel pretty good this morning, despite being utterly broken yesterday after bouldering, and then that ride yesterday, and then quite a lot of dancing last night. My quads were ruined when I was dancing. It's hilarious. Well, I'm not going to record any of it. I didn't because it's boring. Just on 100k on Zwift. An easy spin to try and get my legs working. They are broken. I think more of it was down to the dancing last night. They were well used by the end of the night. At least I'm nearly getting my voice back. So yeah, hopefully we're moving on up now. We are 2 months away from the Fred. Bit terrifying. Need to get stronger. I also need to still lose this belly. It's coming slowly, but every now and again I overcompensate for a long ride, you know, when you just feel like emptying the cupboards into your mouth. We're getting there. But yeah, everything just hurts. Fingertips are still hurting. Friday night's bouldering was the final from a winter league, and yeah, it hurt to zip things up with them. It was that bad. Anyway, right, that'll do it for me. I'm ordering jerseys. You've missed the first lot if you want to order one now. I've put the order in, but hoodies, you can order them. Wonderful things. Have a look at them there. There's a few of my friends and people that have bought them already. 30 quid plus postage and packaging, so it's 35 there or thereabouts, and they're really nice quality as well. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help. Really, really, really does help massively. I'd be honoured if you do, and you can follow the trails of all of the training for the Fred, and then the big one, and then more in the future, but we'll see about that, yeah.